hoes. Thou shalt not simp over these hoes.
We got a lot of
Now what we gonna do today is go to the book of Simps. Because we got a lot of simp shit going on. And it needs to be addressed.
I'm gonna need the congregation to turn your books to Prophet of the Simp.
Okay.
Yes, the Simp Prophet himself. Oh yeah.
Now, time and time again, I've watched this dude simp over a nothing ass hoe and then try to rewrite history and pretend and lie and say he wasn't simping over that hoe when the shit blow up in his face. And we gonna get to some of them hoes later because he did some unmanly shit, and rather confront me on my accusation, he started bringing up other females, which is a woman thing to do, not a man thing to do. Now, what got us here today? There was a hoe who chose me. I did not accept. She ran over to Rob Rack. Rob Rack did some unmanly shit, putting my name in his mouth, dealing with her. This goofy ass nigga Rob Rack goes to jail. This hoe runs, coming trying to find me, runs over to Judah's panel and somebody else's panel that she knew I'd be around. Judah started simping over this hoe. I warned Judah who and what the hoe was. Judah and Rob Rack play these stupid ass games of trying to take each other's bitches and hoes. They do it all the time. So when she ran over to Judah panel, Judah started simping for her, right? Yeah, you did. You started simping for her. And he started trying to play the same game he played with Rob Rack with me. He started bringing my name up and shit. I had to get on ZX panel and tell this nigga when he was up there with her, bringing my name up for no reason, don't do that shit. I don't chase him, I replace him. He didn't listen. He goes back to his panel, still doing this shit with the broad. Now Rob Rack is locked up. This bitch is playing in Judah's face, Judah simping, chasing her, trying to get with her, and I can prove what I say. Rob Rack gets out of jail. She runs back over to Rob Rack. Judah gets mad than a motherfucker. Does a live, cussing her out, calling her hoes, bitches, all this type of shit. I stay out the shit because it don't concern me. So, Rob Rack goes to jail again. You think Judah learned his lesson? You think Judah didn't see, okay, that's a hoe? No, he didn't learn his lesson. The hoe came right back over there to Judah, and Judah got to simping on her again. Simping on this bitch again. He didn't start not liking her again until he found out she still was in contact with Rob Rack while Rob was in jail. She still was doing for Rob Rack while Rob was in jail. That's when Judah started having an issue with her again. The nigga never learned his lesson from the first time. She went over to Rob, the first time Rob got out, she went over to his panel and told Rob she's still in love with him. Judah went ballistic. And he didn't learn his lesson from that because Rob went back to jail. The bitch came sauntering back over to Judah, and Judah started simping for this bitch again. Now, as I stated, he started bringing up females' names. Now, I don't know why he would bring up Nepal's name and try to use that against me, because I have tons of videos of him simping for Nepal. Tons of it. Now, he brought up Shalomi, and again, Shalomi, my bad for bringing you up, but this nigga put your name in it. He tried to counter my accusation that he was simping for that hoe, talk about he was talking to Shalomi. Now, I showed the proof. I'm going to show it again right here. Now, this statement that he made is because he couldn't get a hold of Shalomi. So he started lusting after this hoe. And when somebody said something about it, and it said something about what about Shalomi to that effect, look what he said. So all that trying to use Shalomi as a defense, nigga, that don't make no sense. So rather than say, okay, you making this accusation against me, let's talk it out, he strikes up a live, hollering and cussing, doing what women do, motherfucking bringing up other females' names to try to come against me instead of dealing with the issue that I brought against him. He wishes death on me in that live. He gets emotional, gets to hollering and screaming, don't let me on the panel, and wishes death on me. This is what this simp nigga do. All over a nothing raggedy ass hoe. And the only winner out of this is the hoe. Because she achieved what she told me she was out to do. And do you think that this hoe is not behind the scenes trying to get a hold of Rob Rack? If you think that ain't the case, you sadly mistaken. You the biggest simp on the planet. Because that's her game. Her game that she told me, and I wasn't going with it, was she wanted to get in a dysfunctional relationship like Chucky and a Jokey, because that brings attention to channels. Toxic relationships bring attention to channels. That's why she went to Rob. She didn't love Rob, and she don't love Rob. Rob is just a clout come up to her. So all this stuff is over a hoe. And whether to address it like a man, this nigga wishes death on me. Now, as I stated, I have video proof. I have proof that several people who be in Tori Knight's chat tried to warn him and stop him from simping over that hoe, dudes and females. I have the video. So can't nobody say that this did not happen and I'm not telling the truth, or I had to put other people in it, unfortunately, and show what they tried to tell Judah to stop doing what he was doing. Now, can you say I'm lying, Judah Nazareth? You can't. You cannot say I'm lying. This is what you've been doing. This is what you did. You got called out on Rob Rack's platform by a female for doing exactly what I'm saying you doing. I'm not the only one to see this shit you do. Everybody see it. So I don't know where you get off with all this huffing and puffing and wishing death on people and saying people lying. But you the liar. You the liar. You are the one who said you made it your life mission to stand on the Torah and be Yahweh's servant. So if I see you lying, which is contradictory to the Torah, am I wrong for correcting you and calling you out on it? Huh?